Hey everybody, welcome right back to the channel. Welcome right back to the channel. This one probably going to be a long one because there's a lot of great stuff that's happening in the NCAA basketball scene and stuff like that. Great games coming on and stuff like that coming up tonight. But before I get into all that and get started with the video, my name is Isaiah Austin. Welcome right back to the channel, like I said earlier. Okay, welcome back to the IDA King Video Productions channel. If you like the videos, hit the like button on the videos, okay? We hit 100 videos done on the channel and stuff like that. We've been grinding. I've been grinding out videos and stuff like that for y'all. So hit the like button on the videos. Hit the subscribe button if you like the channel. Hit that subscribe button. And then hit the bell notification to let y'all know when I post and upload new videos. All right, do me that solid with those three things right there for me. Getting started. Sunday was really good before we even got into selection Sunday. Okay. Penn ended up upsetting Yale in final OT, and Penn ended up making it to the NCAA tournament. It was a great performance, great game. You know what I'm saying? That was a great game by Penn. Did a lot of great things. Arkansas ended up beating Vanderbilt, in the SEC finale of the tournament. And then VCU beat Dayton. VCU made it to the NCAA tournament as well. Congratulations to South Florida, beat Wichita State. Okay. And then Michigan lost to Purdue. That was a big upset. Purdue, I believe Brain Smith ended up passing Bobby Hurley for most assists all time before the NCAA tournament even came on. So that was a heck of a time. Heck of a time. Okay. A real fun time. Real good game and stuff like that. Now, going into it, it's been a lot of great stuff here. When it comes down to it, seeing how the brackets are and the NCAA tournament and everything of that nature. The games start today with the, first four in, right? It's going to be fun. The first four in is going to be a fun one. You know what I'm saying? And along with, the NIT, it also starts today. So going into it, Liberty and George Mason both didn't make their tournament. They'll be in the NIT first round. That's going to be at 6 p.m. today. But UMBC obviously made it because they won their championship along with Howard. They both won their conference tournaments. So they're 16 seeds. Those are a heck of 16 seeds, by the way. They're really good 16 seeds. They can give a run for whoever they play in that first round's money. They give them a run for their money right there. They play each other at 6:40 p.m. on True TV. All right. Another NIT game today is UNC Wilmington versus Yale. Both are really great teams, by the way. Really great teams playing against each other on ESPN Plus 7 p.m. Another NIT game is Wichita State. They were real close. Wichita State playing Wyoming in the first round on ESPNU. Davidson plays Oklahoma State. That's another NIT matchup. That's a real fun one. And then Stephen F. Austin versus Tulsa. Those are really great teams. Really great teams played this year. Great performances this year by them. They play on ESPNU today as well. In the last NIT game for tonight will be Texas versus NC State. That's going to be a fun one. Can't wait to see that one too. That's going to be a good game as well. In the first four, bracket of the NCAA tournament in the West region. And that other one, the other first four, that's in the Midwest region with UMBC and Howard. That's in the Midwest region. And then St. Thomas is playing Seattle U in the first round of the NIT. And then Auburn, who had really a tough strength of schedule, is playing against South Alabama in the NIT first round at 2 p.m. ESPN2. And then UNLV plays UC Irvine in the first round, game 2 in the NIT as well. Wednesday is really going to be fun too, though. Okay, that's another set of games in the South region. We got 2 16 seeds, Lehigh and Prairie View. They play at 6:40 p.m. on Wednesday. And then this NIT first round matchup with Navy and Wake Forest. That's going to be a fun one. Navy had a great year this year at 26-7, did a lot of great stuff. I know they didn't make the tournament, but they did a great job this year, did some great stuff. They play on Wednesday. And then Kent State did a lot of great stuff this year, too. They play Illinois State in the NIT in the first round. You got George Washington playing against Utah Valley. Utah Valley had a great year this year as well at 25-8. Bradley and Dayton They play in the NIT game as well. And then Sam Houston and New Mexico, they both play each other. This game I'm looking forward to, though, in the Midwest region, the first four. Uh, is Miami of Ohio, who only lost one game. They're 31-1. They play against SMU, who's 20-13. That game is going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to be exciting. Miami of Ohio is a good team. And then SMU, they've really been competitive in their conference. Really not an easy conference to play in, and they did some good stuff there. And another NIT game, though, at 10 p.m. is Murray State in Nevada, and then St. Joseph's play against Colorado State in the NIT, along with California and UIC playing in the NIT as well. This NIT bracket is going to be really, really entertaining. It's going to be really, really fun, and it's going to be really, really exciting as well. Now, here we go with the NCAA tournament. Okay, this is where it gets really, really fun, really, really exciting. Okay, it gets really, really fun and really, really exciting. I am pretty excited for the matchup here. You know what I'm saying? I'm really, really excited for it. And they start on Thursday when it comes down to the tournament games and stuff like that. This is going to be fun, man. In the East region, that first round game, it starts at 12:15. Y'all get y'all popcorns ready because it's Ohio State versus TCU. That's going to be a fun matchup. Both, I think, are evenly matched. That's going to be a great game from both teams. Nebraska and Troy, they play against each other in that South region at 12:40. Okay, that's on True TV. The other game of Ohio State TCU, that's going to be on CBS at 12:15. Definitely CBS. The Nebraska and Troy game is at 12:40 p.m. on True TV. Okay, that could be a heck of a game. This one could be a real interesting game. South Florida is really good, and they play Louisville, who's a really good team playing a tough conference now. Okay, they play on TNT at 1:30 p.m. Okay, in that East region, that's in that East region. Okay, and I think Nebraska and Troy is in that South region, if I haven't said it already, too. High Point's are a really good team. Wisconsin got to be very, very careful of that High Point. High Point got 30 wins. It's hard to get that 30 ball, okay, when it comes to wins in the NCAA. That's hard to do. They are really, really a good basketball team. They play against Wisconsin in the West region, okay, at 1:50 p.m. on TBS. Okay, Siena is a heck of a team. They play against Duke, though. That Duke team is really tough, man. That could be a Final Four team right there in the East region. That's at 2:50 p.m. on CBS, okay? CBS. McNeese, this could be, Vanderbilt got to be careful. McNeese is a real tough team. That could be an upset alert right there off rip. That could be an upset. There's a few of them. This is one of them that could definitely be an upset. Is Vanderbilt versus McNeese State, or McNeese in the South region at 3:15. On True TV. Michigan State and North Dakota State, that could be a heck of a matchup at 4:05 p.m. on TNT. Hawaii versus Arkansas. I've seen Hawaii play. They are a really scrappy, hard-working team. They get into you and everything like that. Arkansas is a real great team. They won the SEC championship game. That's in the West region at 4:25 p.m. on TBS. Okay, in that West region, this one could be an upset right here. VCU versus North Carolina. This could be a big upset right here. Big upset. One, they don't have their star-studded freshman and Caleb Wilson. And VCU is really on hot fire, man. They on hot fire. Really great. They won the championship in their conference and stuff like that. And that now they're in the South region, 6:50 p.m. On Thursday. You know what I mean? Michigan will play in that Midwest region. They'll play the winner of the 16 battle in that Midwest region in the Final Four West region. BYU will play whoever wins in that West region in the Final Four, in the first four and all that stuff like that. Now, St. Mary's in Texas A&M. This is going to be a fun one. I can't wait. St. Mary's has had a great year. They lost to Santa Clara, but in their conference in I think WCC, I think. But they play against a tough Texas A&M team. We're playing a tough SEC. That could be a heck of a game. That's going to be a fun one. Penn, they beat Yale. That was a real good game, though, when I watched them play. A great game right there. I think this player name is Powers. Is a power forward or forward. He was balling, hitting threes, hitting shots. He was cooking, man. He was balling. Illinois got to be careful of him. But he play on Thursday on TNT, okay, at 9:25 p.m. That could be a heck of a game. Illinois is a real good team, though. We all know Illinois is a real great team, and they play in the South region. I think if I didn't say it, it was South region for St. Mary's and Texas A&M, and that's at 7:35 p.m. on True TV as well. It's going to be a late one. Okay, St. Louis, this one's going to be fun, too. St. Louis and Georgia. This one's going to be a real good game. Real good game on CBS in this Midwest region. Okay, this Midwest region is crazy, man. With St. Louis is 28-5 versus Georgia. That's a heck of a team. Both teams are great teams, great fundamentally sound. They're a real good team. Real good team. They got great players, great big men. Gonzaga versus Kennesaw State. Gonzaga's a real good team. Kennesaw State going to have a lot of pressure on them, but they could give a little pressure to Gonzaga, though. Gonzaga got to be careful. That's on TBS at 10 p.m. Okay, TBS on 10 p.m. And then Idaho plays Houston. Houston, they lost a real close one against Arizona. But, hey, Idaho could give a lot of pressure to Houston, man. Give a lot of pressure to Houston in that South region at 10 p.m. in the first round, okay? Okay, on True TV. I'm telling you right now, that could be a heck of a battle. Heck of a battle right there, okay? Heck of a battle. And Friday, let me tell you something. Friday about to get even crazier, too. Friday about to get real goofy out here. Friday about to get real goofy. And there's going to be some upsets that could happen, right? Santa Clara versus Kentucky. That's one that can hit the upset button all flip at 12:15 p.m. on CBS. That can hit an upset button right there off the rip. Right there off the rip, it can hit an upset. Kentucky's a real good team, but Santa Clara, man, they're real good. They were competitive with Gonzaga. They beat St. Mary's. Those are really good teams. That could be a tough one in that Midwest region, right? Now, another upset that could happen. Akron has been to the NCAA Tournament 3 years in a row, won 3 straight MAC championships. Texas Tech does not have JT Toppin, who's a beast, who's a first-round draft pick in the NBA draft this upcoming season. Okay, that's on True TV at 12:40 p.m. I'm telling y'all should watch that because Akron could put a lot of pressure. Okay? They could put a lot of pressure. Okay, on Texas Tech. They could get to 30 wins, and that could be a big problem. A big problem up there, man. That could be a big problem. Okay, so Akron could upset Texas Tech. Y'all gotta be careful. That's gonna be a fun watch right there. That could be 2 upsets already early of the day. Long Island plays Arizona, 1:35 p.m. on TNT. That could be a heck of a game, man. The 16 C's are gonna come in with fire. Arizona gotta use their size, their strength, and then they gotta get it in and make clutch shots. Wright State is playing Virginia in the Midwest region in that first round. Okay. Oh, by the way, if I didn't say it, this is all in the Midwest, by the way. Kentucky Santa Clara is in the Midwest region, and Akron, Texas is the Midwest region. And Arizona and Long Island is in that West region, and then another Midwest region game. That's about to get crazy is Wright State in Virginia. That could be a heck of a game at 1:50 p.m. on TBS. That could be a heck of a game right there. Tennessee State did a lot of great things this year. They had a great year this year. They played a real tough team in Iowa State, though. That's a tough team, though. Iowa State's a tough team. They lost at the buzzer against a great Arizona State team. I think Bradley hit the buzzer beater on Iowa State, but but they are a real good second seed in this Midwest region. They can give a lot of pressure, and it's going to start at 2:50 p.m. at CBS. So I can't wait for that. Hofstra did real good this year. They play against Alabama in the Midwest region, 3:15 p.m. on True TV. That's going to be a heck of one. This one's going to be fun though. Villanova back. Okay, they had a little stretch of roughness throughout the years, few years, right? But they're back at it again. They're back at it, 24-8 balling. Okay, Utah State balling as well. Okay, Utah State is in the West region. They won their conference championship against San Diego State. Okay, cannot wait to see that one. Tennessee will play the winner in the Midwest region, first 4. That's who they'll play. That's to be decided. 4:25 p.m. on TBS. Okay, Iowa and Clemson. This could be a tough one. On TNT. This could be a fun one, right? This could be a real fun one. Real fun one, real exciting one, real good one, okay? Both teams are real good, fundamentally sound. That could be a heck of a one. Be careful of that. Northern Iowa, they've had their history in the NCAA Tournament. Did some magical things. They play against St. John's. Okay, St. John's got to be careful of that Northern Iowa team. That's on CBS. That's on CBS at 7:10 p.m. right there. UCF is a really good team. They did a lot of great things this year. Did a lot of upsets this year. They could upset UCLA on TBS at 7:25 p.m. UCLA got to be ready to go. They're a good team, but they got to be ready to go. Queens is a real tough team. Purdue is going to be ready to go, though. I think they got to be careful. But I think they're going to be ready to go in that West region at 7:35 p.m. on True TV. Florida is playing the 16th seed. That's to be decided in that South region. In one of those first four in games or whatever they call them. That's at 9:25 on TNT. CA Baptist is a heck of a team, man. Kansas got to be careful, man. Kansas got to be tough. They lost some games they shouldn't have lost. CA Baptist can really get them. Okay, that's another upset y'all got to be careful of at 9:45 p.m. on CBS. That could be a heck of an upset right there. Furman versus UConn. I'm pretty excited to watch that one too. See how UConn bounced back after losing to St. John by 20 plus points. But Furman did a great job this year winning their tournament. You know what I mean? At 10 p.m. on TBS. That's going to be a heck of a fun one. The last one on Friday. Oh, man, Missouri versus Miami. That's going to be a fun one on True TV at 10 p.m. Man, Miami Hurricanes are back at it in the tourney. But Missouri's going to be ready to go. So Miami got to be careful now. Miami got to be careful. Yo, it's going to be crazy in this tourney, though. It's going to be crazy. The brackets came out, and it's about to be legendary out here. It's about to be magical out here. It's about to be special out here. I am pretty excited. I hope y'all watch these games, and I hope y'all watch the rest of the week. It's going to be fun with the NIT and the NCAA tournament and all that type of stuff, okay? We're going to talk about it throughout the days with NIT, different videos coming out, popping left and right. It's going to be fun, man. Again, I appreciate y'all. Watch the videos, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell notification, comment, all that good stuff on there, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Peace.